What's going on YouTube? This is Lawrence over at Mighty Comics and Collectibles, and boy do I have a book to show you guys today. Is a personal grail for me, a book I've been searching for an extremely long time. I've only seen this book once out in the wild, and I probably should have pulled the trigger on it then, but didn't, and I regretted it ever since. It's a book that is a classic cover, a golden age book, which I don't really own too many of. Most of you guys know I collect a lot of Silver Age stuff, a lot of Silver Age Marvel, a lot of Amazing Spider-Man. That's kind of my thing. This is something that I never thought I'd own. I know that there's a few of them out there, a lot of them in really bad condition, but I was finally able to come across this book recently. I bought it off of someone on Instagram, believe it or not. I put a feeler out there, looking for the book. And I've done this before where I've actually, say, hey, I'm looking for this book. If anybody has it in a certain grade, let me know. And I don't really get any responses from anybody. But I was able to locate this. A couple of guys pointed me in the right direction to someone who had it. Now, it's a funny story because the book was actually listed on eBay. And I have seen it on eBay. And I thought it was overpriced on eBay. So I wasn't going to, make an offer. It was just way more what I thought it should be. So what I did was I actually messaged him on eBay and said, hey, do you have an Instagram account? And he said, yeah. So I was able to get his Instagram account name on that, and I reached out to him and said, listen, this is what I can offer for the book. This is what you'd save by not selling it on eBay. And we went back and forth a couple times, and finally he said, you know what? All right, I'll do it for that price. And now I did verify him on Instagram, and he's actually pretty popular, so it was easy to do. We have a lot of some of the same connections, which made me feel comfortable. I did pay friends and family, which is always a big risk, but I felt comfortable enough sending him the money, considering we had like 80-something mutual connections on Instagram, mostly comic collectors, excuse me. So, and I've bought books off of Instagram before, so I felt pretty safe, even though, you have to be very, very careful nowadays. But either way, we came to a deal, and as I was able to score a major grail. At least a major grail for me. It is I think it is a popular book. A lot of people, when they see it, are very blown away by the art. At least I know I am. The genre may not be for everybody, that's for sure, but for me, growing up in the 80s, I loved this stuff. So now let me just unbox it and show you guys what I got. So it came in a priority mailbox, which is perfect. And the guy is actually from New York, and I'm in Jersey, but I work in New York, so it actually came one day, which was awesome. Back and forth because he knew that I was sending it from New York to New York, so it actually ended up working out great. Looks to be packaged great. Let me see if I can get this open without making too much of a mess. There we go. Perfect. So inside he's got wrapped in paper, which is perfect. And then inside of that is an actual Priority Mail Express. There's actually bubble in there. I can feel it. So this is actually packaged very, very well. Let's go ahead and see. Oh yeah. He did a really great job of packaging it as I thought he would. There you go. You can see the back because I don't think you'll guess what it is yet. Now, this book is a CGC graded book, so that's good. You don't really have to worry too much about missing stuff and worry about restoration or stuff like that. But it is in an old label case, so I'm contemplating if I crack this book. It doesn't really look like it needs a press, that's for sure. So I don't know if I can get a grade bump, but it definitely needs to be recased. Sorry if you hear my dog in the background, but he's sniffing around. Book is actually in pretty good shape. It looks great. Like I said, it needs a new case. It needs to be reholstered. But either way, this is one of my grails. It is Black Cat Mystery number 50 in a 1.5 grade, and it is cream to off-white pages. This is one of my favorite Golden Age books of all time. This and Tomb of Terror 15, which I currently own in a 1.8. I had bought that book raw and had it graded. I thought it would come back at 1.0. It actually came back at 1.8, so I was super stoked. I apologize for the glare, but as you can see, The book is actually and looks better than a 1.5 to me. There is some tape along the spine. So the spine, it reads spine of cover is completely split and reattached with tape. Classic cover. And this is a classic cover. It is unbelievably gorgeous. To me, it definitely looks better than a 1.5. So I may end up cracking this and getting it regraded. I think if I do just send it in for a new case that the grade won't change, but let's see if I could show you guys. I mean, it really looks, outside of the chipping and outside of the tape, and I am sorry if you guys can see the foam reflection there, it looks like a pretty good book. Let me show you guys the back because you can see the tape along the spine. I think this book is at least a 2.0. That's just my opinion. It's a nice copy outside of the tape. There's a little bit of chipping on both. Like I said, the spine is split, and there's a little bit of a chip in two spots on the actual end of the cover right here. So either way, this is a big deal for me. It is a hard book to find, and it's a hard book to find for a reasonable price. There are a lot of copies out there that I've seen that are like 5.0s, 5.5s. I even saw like an 8.5, which is crazy expensive, but I think I got a good deal on this book, and I'm happy to finally pull the trigger and buy something off of someone which I trusted and able to get a major Grail that I can add to the collection. So Black Cat number 50, finally added to the personal collection. So grateful to have it. Like I said to you guys, we're currently at 403 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I ask that you do so. If you like this video, like it. I'm going to be putting out a few more videos over the weekend, hopefully one of another comic haul of a bunch of books I was able to secure over the weekend. And then I might do another video showing you guys the arcade room. So look forward to that video. Either way, this is Lawrence over at Mighty Comics and Collectibles saying thanks for watching my video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I'll talk to you guys soon.